Let's see what's going on today. Huh. Makes return. I didn't know that was going to happen today. Who else knew that this was happening today? Like, in all seriousness, who thought this was happening today? Because not me. I didn't know. Did you know? No? Who knew? I don't know. Who told me I was showing up again today? I've had so much to do. The Bombers aren't back, so it's not them. I mean, who knew? Who knew? Welcome to the pre-race show! Woo! It feels good to be back. I'll say that. It's been a long... Oh gosh, has it really been 4 weeks? 4 or 5 weeks, I think. Man, that's crazy. But welcome back to the pre-race show, everybody. Hope y'all are doing well. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off today, we are gonna talk about, well, the most important thing, honestly, we are gonna talk about some points. Oh boy, everybody's got a lot of points going into this week. Mainly front runners Mikey and Jumpin', but also some lowlights that we haven't talked about a whole lot, especially in the broadcast, but mainly here we haven't talked about them a whole lot either. One being the K-Force Exotic Forza and PB Actual fight for Rookie of the Year right now. Currently Exotic out in front in that race. K-Force not expected to show up to tonight's race, so Exotic Forza should have a little bit of a buffer over K-Force, and PB Actual should as well if he does end up showing up. Now, the front running for the championship. Mikey currently out in front. Jump behind by 13, had a little bit of a struggle at Daytona. NASCAR Baby back 23. Ucane's back 31. Andy just behind him with 32. Gav's still in the fight with 44. Skin's a little bit farther back with back 63. Rick back 70. And then the K-Force, Exotic, and PB fight. Grizz not going to be racing. Pancake is back 89. So that's kind of where the drop-off starts. That's pretty much where you're a full race behind, I would say, starts. But yeah, it's a pretty close race up front for these top, I'd say 5, 6, 7. That area, Exotic Forza still in the running almost. But yeah, I mean, just Mikey's been having a great season. Jump's been having a great season. Mikey got his first win of the year. NASCAR Baby is still back 23. He's had a bunch of podiums, bunch of top 5s, bunch of top 10s. I mean, NASCAR Baby is doing really good this season. Kane's still holding on strong. Andy's still holding on strong. Andy looking to retain that championship. Gav still in the running, but it's going to be a bit of a struggle for him, judging by how these last few races have gone. But yeah, that's the points. That's all I'm going to say about it. I mean, it might stay the same after this. We'll have to see and wait. We are going to Sunset. I didn't even say that. We are going to Sunset Peninsula. So this is a Rick track. But last time we went to Sunset, Rick didn't really have that great of a race. I mean, he did decent, but the late pit stops really screwed with a lot of the drivers. But moving from points, we've got to talk about penalties, because we haven't talked about penalties in quite some time. So, a few things. If K-Force does show up tonight, he will be starting from the rear, and that's it. Yeah. This was a recurring penalty from Miami. We did not get a good look at that on the broadcast, but yet K-Force causing a penalty and will be starting from the rear whenever he decides to come back, if at all. And that's it. That's literally it. That's all we have to worry about tonight. There were no penalties from Daytona, nothing else. Moving from that, my picks to win tonight. Well, there are quite a few, actually. One being Rick, obviously. This is a really good track for him. Crooked Khan as well. If Khan shows up, Khan is going to be a force to be reckoned with tonight. Canes as well had a good running. Jump had a good running. Exotic had a good running as well. Exotic still looking for that first win in Mario's Hard Espresso and just VRA in general. Orion looking for a win tonight. NASCAR finished 7th the last time we ran this, so he's still looking to get a top 5 there. Skins, I've seen improve very well, but it is going to take a lot for him to catch up tonight. He is in a Mustang, which I will say is not the worst thing, but around this track, it can be detrimental. That's all I'm going to say. I think Skins has a decent shot. It takes more than the driver to hold that car in place, though. Andy still needing to improve here at Sunset. Grizz not going to be running tonight. Rick, last time he ran here was 13th. Unfortunately, was caught up in a few wrecks at the end of the race. Hopefully, we're hoping that doesn't happen so he can actually get a win this season. Excuse me. Hoping to get a win this season, but it's up in the clouds right now because there's a lot of drivers that are doing really good this season, especially going into the Sunset race. One of those not being Mikey. Mikey had a horrible run in last time we came here. Unfortunately, got caught up in one of those last lap wrecks, and that screwed his race up and was able to give Canes, Jump, and NASCAR, quite a bit of breathing room, I'll say. But yeah, those are the drivers to look out for. We've got Canes, Jump, Khan, Exotic, NASCAR baby, Mikey, Rick, Skins, Andy. Those are the people to watch tonight. Hoping that this race stays green for most of it, like it did for the middle half of the race. That's what we're kind of hoping for today. I would say if you're able to hold it for that, you should be good. Moving from that, I really haven't. It's been 4 weeks, so I haven't talked about who I think is going to win the championship. Well, I mean, it's too close to call right now. It really is too close to call. We've got 7 drivers at least fighting for the championship. I mean, it could be anybody's game, literally. The safe option right now is Mikey. I mean, going into Sunset, it's not going to be as safe considering the wrecks we had last time we came here, but I mean, there's nothing to argue. I mean, he's doing really good this season. I mean, he's got a win. He's got his first win in VRA ever in Mario's, which is amazing. I'm super proud of him. But he is the safe option right now. I mean, Sunset is a bit of a mix-up for everybody, but I mean, something's got to give, and yeah, I think Mikey's the safe option right now. It's way too close to call for everybody here. Moving from that, the big update. Well, why has Wimdy been gone for 4 weeks? Why have I not done anything for 4 weeks? Well, it's for those of you who are not in the VRA Discord. I have been dealing with some health issues. I've had some pretty bad acid reflux that pretty much tore up the inside of my stomach very bad. Was why I look so skinny right now. I mean, that's why I'm wearing this hoodie, so I don't look so skinny on camera. But yeah, I mean, acid reflux is a big deal for me. I mean, eating a lot of bad food and whatnot. Obviously, I mean, you can see that my hand, there we go, it goes at 60 frames now. if I put my hand like that, you can see the tendon in there. You can see it in there, which you're not supposed to see normally. I'd hope not, at least. If you are like that, I would recommend seeing a doctor. But yeah, just really bad acid reflux that messed up some stuff in my stomach and with my small intestine as well. Mixed up some stuff in there. Also, I didn't know. Well, I didn't know this, but I didn't know it could do it to this extent. Uh, my stomach acid was very pH imbalanced. So what it would do is it would come back up. Well, not to the point where I'm throwing up, but enough to where it's nausea and whatnot. But it would come back up into my throat, my esophagus, and we did an EGD, which is a through the back of your throat camera, but they shove it down. Not like that. Pause. But they'll but they'll put the camera down and they'll take a look down your throat and whatnot, and then they'll get a good look at your stomach, which is what they did. They found tissue damage right where the stomach and esophagus split or like kind of merge in a way. And there's a lot of tissue damage there that was preventing me from being able to eat properly. And yeah, that was a big deal. I mean, it's been an ongoing thing since the start of, even before that. It was before the start of season 2 of Mario's when we first started broadcasting. And when I first started, getting into this commentating thing and doing this pre-race show, for lack of a better fact. But the point being, it's only acid reflux. It could have been a multitude of different things. I mean, there was no explained purpose for why I lost so much weight off of this. And yeah, I mean, it was really bad. I mean, for the first few, I'm going to talk into the camera. For the first few months of this sort of deal, it really started getting prominent in the middle of October of, what was it, 2024? Yeah, 2024 of October was when it started getting really prominent as far as, what's going on. I shouldn't be having this, because what happened was it started as kind of like, oh, anything I eat is going to make me sick. So I got recommended some heartburn medication for acid reflux to kind of deal with that. And, that kind of helped a little bit. So I was like, oh, maybe it's just, a little bit of acid reflux. It ended up being that, but much worse. But skipping past a few steps, move forward to beginning of the year, started having some onset panic attacks because of this. Was not my forte per se. I've never had panic attacks before this, but now I do, and it's a pretty big factor for me now. I have to monitor my heart rate every once in a while. I have to make sure my blood sugar's okay to be able to, make sure my heart doesn't try and blow out through my rib cage or just stop in general. But that is a factor now, and I have to take into account for that. So that's why I've took off the past 4 weeks, not because of panic attacks, but just to, keep myself in check while I'm having all of these operations done, having all of these tests done. That's why I've been gone, is I've been having a numerous amount of tests going on. I've had 6 different blood panels to do. I've had colonoscopy. I've had an EGD, which is a through the mouth colonoscopy in that kind of sense. But in all seriousness, and I'm gonna laugh through this because that's how I am. I am doing better. I am doing a lot. I'm doing good enough to where I can actually talk to y'all for once. Now I still do the broadcasting, but that's out of my own fruition. But that's how we are right now. It's really bad acid reflux. We're on a ton of medication. We're on a strict diet right now to be able to, limit the pH balance of the stomach acid being on it's what's called low fog map. It's either FOD or fog map. Basically, a lot of stuff that won't upset the pH balance of my stomach acid to the point where it becomes volatile in a sense and tries to come back up into my esophagus because the tissue damage is pretty intense. They have told me it looks pretty bad. That's just from it sloshing back up to a point where my esophagus wouldn't, necessarily close enough when I would eat. That's why the only thing that wouldn't upset it was water because it was pH neutral. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be a rough recovery. I mean, we're talking at least 6 months till I lower my medication dosage, because it's got to take some serious time to heal the tissue damage that's been done to my esophagus, pretty much. But we are doing a lot better. I mean, we're actually regaining the weight now. The diet is helping a lot, and I've been talking about this for pretty much half of what the pre-race show would be. But I mean, it's a serious deal. I mean, dropping a lot of weight abnormally within a few months and not wanting to do it is it makes me look like I'm on Ozempic, basically. If I don't have a set date as to when I'm going to be back to fully healthy, but I know that I will be dealing with this for at least the next 6 months. It's a long recovery, but the goal is to be fully off the medication, I would say halfway through next year at the latest. But until the end of January, I am on full heartburn medication to kind of combat the stomach acid volatility. I think that's a word, volatility. To be able to repair what tissue damage I have, so I can actually, continue to eat properly. But yeah, that's the update for right now. Is we're doing okay. A lot better than we were doing. I'll say that. That's a lot better than the 4 weeks I took off. But yeah, that's the pre-race show. That's all I have to say. I mean, a lot of this was just me talking about why I was gone. I mean, we had some kind of picture of what's going to happen tonight for the race, but I really wanted to, get on and actually talk with everybody for once, especially with people that aren't in VRA Discord. 4 weeks is a big jump for me. I mean, just not doing anything on my Sundays for 4 weeks straight, just watching the race, being able to broadcast it has been a pleasure. I really appreciate Keith for taking time to, help me out with some certain things, with broadcasting and whatnot, to be able to, kind of ease off of that, being sick and whatnot. But now that I am fully returned to recording and actually talking to everybody, it's gonna be a bit of a challenge. I mean, it's been 4 weeks. I'm not prepared. I wasn't prepared for today either. But the goal is to fully be back to myself by halfway through next year. And I know that's a bit of a stretch, but I mean, I lost a lot of weight. I mean, I dropped 70 pounds in less than 6 months, which, I mean, if you're losing the weight, if you're wanting to lose that weight, that's incredible. That's great news. I'm so proud of you for doing that. But when you're not trying to, 30 in 6 is still a great accomplishment. But when you lose 70 pounds over the course of 6 months, you lose all of the muscle in your body. You lose all of the body fat. I'm still trying to gain the body fat back because I'm pretty much I'm what Ronnie Coleman was when he was peak bodybuilding. Like I think it's a .0 something. I haven't done that BMI test yet, but we're somewhere in the 0 to the 5% range. Uh, which, I mean, 5% is not that much, considering that right now my hands are super bony. Before they were, kind of. And the beer gut is officially gone. Like, there's no gut whatsoever, which I'm really happy about, but also it takes time to recover that. But yeah, that's all I have. That's all I'm going to talk about with the update so far. I should have more concrete updates as far as me in January. As whether has the tissue damage been subsided enough to where I can lower the medication dosage. But that's gonna do it for the my update pre-race show type deal. Yeah, it's been a hectic couple of weeks, but we're fully back to being normal for a while. I'll say that. I'm not fully normal, but we're getting there. That's the point. But yeah, I would personally like to thank all of you for sticking around through the 4 weeks I was off. Been a rough one, but we're here. We're here. We're thriving. We're kicking acid reflux in the head. We're saying goodbye. Get out of here. And yeah, that's it. That's the pre-race show. Thank you all for watching. Would like to personally thank everybody for watching today. I'm not going to do the like and subscribe thing. That's petty. That's petty. In my opinion, that's petty. But yeah, thank you all for watching. We will see you tonight, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time on the Vascar VRA Twitch, as well as the Wimdy Twitch, if you don't want commentary. That's my gist of it. If you don't want commentary, you just want to watch, go watch Wimdy. Don't watch Vascar VRA. Just watch that. But yeah, thank you all for watching. 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, Vascar VRA Twitch, Wimdy Twitch. We'll see y'all there. Take it easy.